Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli wa nusallimu ala rasulihil kareem amma ba'd. Today we are going to discuss about al-kalima wa aqsamuha. It means the word and its types. So the section name is al-faslu thani, that is section 2. The Arabic portion, I'm going to read it loud. Please follow me. Al-kalimatu lafdun wudi'a li ma'anan mufradin. The word or kalima is an expression. It is an expression. So the expression word is translated from love. Actually, love means word, but here it is translated as expression. Wudi'a, which is formulated. Lima'anan, for a meaning. Mufradin, which is singular in nature. Wahiya munhasiratun, and it is limited. It means the word or the kalima is limited fi thalathati aqsamin, 3 types. So the word is limited to 3 types. Ismin wa fi'lin wa harfin, the noun, the verb and the particle. So there is no particular part of speech as particle in English language. When you look at the 8 parts of speech, there is nothing called as particle. But we do not have any perfect translation or perfect expression to deliver the meaning of harf. That's why we used particle to make you understand. So what is a particle means? Particle is something, or it's a word which does not signify its meaning in itself. It means it depends on other words or other parts of speech to deliver its meaning. That is something clearly mentioned in Arabic as well. You can look at this. It says لِأَنَّهَا إِمَّا أَلَّا تَدُلَّ عَلَى مَعْنًا فِي نَفْسِهَا. It means لِأَنَّهَا, because imma, if أَلَّا تَدُلَّ does not signify عَلَى مَعْنًا, a meaning, في نفسها, in itself, فهي الحرف. So that is called as particle or a harf. أو تدل على معنى في نفسها, or it is possible that it signifies its meaning in itself. واقترن معناها بأحد الأزمنة الثلاثة. واقترن, اقترن, يقترن is to be associated with. So here we can say, apart from harf, the word might deliver its meaning in itself or by being associated with others. For example, Zaid, or you can say sun, moon. So sun or moon, these words deliver its meanings perfectly without combining these words with others. We can understand without any pondering, without thinking deep. We can directly understand what is the meaning of sun. We know what is sun. We know what is moon. We know what is a river. We know what is an ocean. We know about this. So we need not connect these words to other words or other parts of speech to understand what does this word mean. But you can see وَاقْتَرَنَ مَعْنَاهَا بِأَحَدِ الْأَزْمِنَةِ الثَّلَاثَةِ. But if the word has a tense in it or a time in it, then that word will be called as a fi'l or a verb. It means we can divide the words apart from particles into 2 types. One which delivers its meaning in itself and does not require any tense to be within the word. It means the tense or the time factor will not be there in the word. For example, mobile, there is no tense in it, but we understand what is the meaning of mobile, but we do not understand the meaning of on. We know the meaning of on, but on does not mean anything if we do not add anything before this word on or after on. If we do not add anything before or after, the word on does not make any sense. So on here, on, or in Arabic we say ala, or in, In Arabic we say fi. So fi and in, fi or in or on or ala does not mean anything without being associated with other words. So that is what it is called as particle. If any word delivers its meaning in itself and it does not require any verb, then that word will be called as ism. And if at all it requires, or if there is the association of tense or time factor in it, that word will be called as fi'l or verb. So I explained properly. Let us read the sentence and read the text and translate this. وَاقْتَرَنَ مَعْنَاهَا بِأَحَدِ الْأَزْمِنَةِ الثَّلَاثَةِ. Or it signifies a meaning in itself, and its meaning is associated with one of the three tenses of time. It is verb, فهي الفعل, أو تدل على معنى في نفسها, or it signifies a meaning in itself. ولم يقترن, and it is not associated with معناها, and the meaning is not associated with بأحد الأزمنة, any of the tenses. So that is called as فهي الاسم, that is called as noun.